What's going on, Marjorie? Okay, so I wanted to just kind of shoot this over to you real quick, this video, because we're just starting out, and um, I think this program is going to be awesome for you. It's a little bit different than what you're probably used to because I know you do a lot of CrossFit WODs, which is awesome. And listen, we can make adjustments, but I really think this is going to help you because it's a great strength program. It's very proven. I mean, I have people that have done this program that have absolutely crushed it. What I'm going to have to get to learn with you is some of your weaknesses and some of your strengths. Obviously, you always want to try to, you're strong as your weakest link, so you want to try to work on your weaknesses, but you also want to keep your strengths like that's your shit, like you're a specialist in certain things because you're going to crush that. And that pays off big time in certain workouts that come up. So I know you do 3 day on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. So check this out. Um, I want to make sure we do not overtrain you, and I don't think I will because actually I seen what you do now. If that's what you've done consistently, and you do a lot of work. So I always tell people auto regulate, but at the same time, it's not saying that you have a pass to be a wuss, which I know you're not going to be like that. So anyway, but I do want you to give me feedback if things aren't feeling well, or if you seem like you're a little, fatigued. Make sure you stay up on top of your hydration, magnesium, potassium, vitamin D is very important. I do apologize because kind of lost that relationship I had with the girl that was doing the nutrition. But I will try to help you out with that as much as I can. If you have any questions, I did all the, nutrition certs and all that other crap with OPEX amongst other certs. But anyway, so as you can see, we're going to combine, going into week one, day one. You're going to do snatch. It's only at 70%, and it's every 3 minutes. You're going to do 1 rep. That's it. I know it's kind of boring. I know it's like, man, just 1 rep every 3 minutes. Well, it's 70%. I want you to focus on your form, and I want you to, when it says snatch, that means full snatch. If I put power snatch or muscle snatch, that's what that means. But if I just write snatch, I'm looking for, same thing with clean. I'm looking for a full clean or snatch. Going into deadlifts, and this is almost going to work as a little bit of warm up too. And I didn't really write your warm ups because I'm assuming that you, unless I'm putting something in there that I really want you to specifically do, like bird dogs or hip airplanes, to open up your hip capsules and whatnot, and to kind of get your glutes activated. I'm not really going to mess with your warm ups because I'm assuming that you got that dialed in. But if you need help with that, just let me know. Deadlifts. Now, here's something that I need to talk to you about. When it says 75%, right? There's a true 1 rep max, and then there's a working 1 rep max. I don't know if you know that or if you know the jargon, but a true 1 rep max means that, let's just say you deadlift 300 pounds. That would be your true 1 rep max. So you would do 75% of that for 5 reps. I almost want to tell you, let's be a little bit conservative and let's go off the 1 rep working max, which means you take 10% off that number. So instead of going off of 300, you would go off of 10% off. That would be 270. And then you're going to go 75% of 270 is whatever weight. You're going to do 5 by 5, okay, across the board. Now, I will explain when, this is your strength. I'll get into it when we hit the speed work, and then this is rep work, which is for hypertrophy and muscular endurance. So this is your strength, 5 by 5. And then going into your conditioning piece, you could see it's, 42 calorie bike, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to really get into this, just explain it to you. But this is your conditioning piece. So you're going to snatch, you're going to deadlift, and then you're going to do a short conditioning piece. If you feel like you need to do a little extra as far as midline work, have at it. You want to do some glute hams, you want to do some toe to bar, have at it. There are days when I will write it in, but I think it's easier for you to kind of, figure out what what you want to do as far as keeping up on top of your midline. All right, going into day 2, you can see 5 sets every minute on a minute. You're going to do 1 legless rope climb. If you are having a hard time doing legless, then you go to regular rope climb. It's fine. But please give me feedback on this stuff because I need to know where we're at. Strict press, 8x3 at 50%. This is going to be stupid light, right? 50%, 8x3 reps. Literally, you should be, it's all about speed. Speed equates into strength. It's an old West Side barbell conjugate program. This is a speed day. It's 8 every minute on a minute, 3 reps. You're going to do 8 sets. I'm sure this is familiar to you, the 10-minute capacity test through OPEX. Just bang that out. Let me know where you end up at that, your score. Afterwards, we're doing a little bit of supersets. So this is where we're gonna, when we talked about, I said you're gonna get a little stronger. This is something that actually will make you stronger and maybe put on a little bit of dense muscle size on you. Stay up on top of your mobility and flexibility. But I don't give a shit what anybody says. A bigger muscle is a stronger muscle. So you can see it's a superset. So part A, you're going to take a dumbbell. You're going to do a single arm press, 8 reps each side, and then with no rest, you're gonna just grab those dumbbells and do 15 heavy shrugs. Squeeze at the top for a second, right? And then you get a 2-minute rest, 120-second rest, and then you repeat that 4 rounds. Okay. And then we go into Wednesday. As I was saying earlier, you were doing 3 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, 1 day off. We're going to do 2 days on. Wednesday is going to be your conditioning piece. So it's almost like this is going to be like it's like this is your 3 days on, 1 day off, and then this is your 2 days on, 1 day off. And the reason I'm doing this is because there's a conditioning piece, usually a long duration conditioning piece. I want you to kind of treat this as if it is a recovery day, okay? And we're going to regulate that. We're going to keep on top of that, because if this turns out to be a little bit too much, as you can see, this volume ain't crazy right now, but if this gets to be a little bit too much, then we'll reassess. But right now, I want you to give it a shot. It's 12 rounds, so you're doing 500-meter rows for 12 rounds, and you're going to do 2 rope climbs, okay? Regular rope climbs. You can see I'm telling you to go at a moderate pace, Z2, which is like a conversational pace, right? Focus on your breathing, and you got 12 rounds. That's all I want you to do on Wednesday, hump day. And then going into Thursday, which is normally a rest day, and I hope that's not going to be a problem. If there's a scheduling issue, you got to let me know. Same thing, clean, 7x1 rep every 3 minutes, all right? It's a full clean. Back squat, this is a hypertrophy day. You're doing 4x12 reps every 3 minutes. Now, I want you to build up on this 4x12. I'm not giving you a percentage, but I want you to I want it to be very challenging on your last set of 4 or last set of 12, okay? Make sure you document your weight, because then we go down to 10 reps, then we go down to 8 reps, and we add more weight each time. 10-minute EMOM. Okay, it's 5 burpees plus 10 wall ball, okay, every minute for 10 minutes. Superset, heavy swings, and when I mean heavy, I mean if you guys got a 106-pounder, if you can do that, 15 reps, go for it, which is about chest high, a little under. And then pen lay rows. You know how to do pen lay rows, 8 reps, 2-minute break, 4 rounds. This, if you haven't done supersets, man, it's no joke. You're going to see it. Okay, going into Friday, day 5. 5x5 at 75%. It's bench press. Okay? Remember you said bench press was a weakness. We're going to start benching. So whatever your 1 rep max is, take 10% off, and then 75% of that weight, 5x5 across the board every 3 minutes. 5 rounds on a 2-minute clock. So the clock starts, it's 2 minutes. You're going to do 5 burpee over bar as fast as you fucking can, and then you're going to sprint 200 meters and get your ass back to that bar from the floor, no rack. You're going to do max push press with whatever time's left. So if let's say you got 40 seconds left, you're going to try to bang out as many as you can, right? And then you, actually my bad, there's a 2-minute rest. 2-minute rest, okay? Going into your superset, close grip bench press, 8 reps, and then chain weighted dips. Don't really worry about the weight, chain weights. If you have a vest, or you don't even need weights at all, or if you want to hang a dumbbell or a kettlebell from a belt, that's fine. It's weighted dips. Same thing, 2-minute rests. Going into Friday, split jerk, 7 times 1 rep every 3 minutes. And again, with the 7x1 at 70%, I mean, that's going off your 2-1 rep max, by the way. Focus on speed and technique. I mean, when you hit that split jerk, jam it, lock it, and then hold it for a couple seconds, and then recover. All right, looking for good footwork, good footwork and good technique. And then the conditioning piece, 5 rounds of, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rounds. It's like 4 wads. Okay, you go one from another. So you're gonna do 5 rounds, 10 dumbbell snatch. It's alternating dumbbell snatch. Like that. 10 alternating, so all the way to the floor, 35 pounds, and then 10 weighted box step overs. So you're going to take that single dumbbell, and you can put it on your shoulder, you can put it wherever you want, as long as it doesn't touch the box, and you're going to step over the box with that dumbbell. And then after you get those 5 rounds, you're going to move on. You're going to do 5 rounds, 10-calorie assault bike, and 1 muscle up. If you don't get the muscle ups, which I'm assuming you will, but if for some reason you start missing on a muscle up, you get 2 attempts. You get 2 attempts. Fixing it while we talk. So you only get 2 attempts. After that, move on. And note it. Going into 5 rounds of 10 wall ball, and then 5 burpees, fast as you can. Then the last is 5 rounds of 150-meter row and 10 dumbbell clean and jerk from the floor. Same thing, alternating. My bad. It's going to be single. Okay. Let's see. And then you get a rest day. So let's start with this for now. And, you know, I want to see how the first couple weeks go. And then we'll reassess. I'll probably add some more volume. But right now, I just really want to focus on you getting stronger, man. And then obviously, we're not going to give up on your conditioning. But I really want to get you stronger. And then we'll start pumping up the volume a little bit and the intensity. And I think you're going to like it. So, all right, we'll talk soon.